Hello everybody, this is Funny Joe Bobbin here, and welcome back to Train Drive ATS 2! So today we're going to be playing in the scenario mode, not the scenario mode, the free drive scenario mode. Of course we're going to start, well, I guess I'll show you what we're going to be doing here, so because I'm going to start doing scenario, because otherwise we'll delete the progress. So of course here's all the scenarios I've done already, and then there's the free stuff, and of course there's all these lists of services that you can do as well. That's basically the mode that we're going to be playing in today. I guess we'll call it the free service mode or something. So the service that we're doing today is the 0034 Special Express from Shinhario to Inagi Chuo. I figured this would be a good one to do, considering the episode this episode that's happening today. Okay, let's get into it. Before we get started, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. And here we are. At Shinhario, going to Inagichuo. So we're starting south and heading north. Yeah, so this is actually be our first, I say first, or sort of, well, this is my first time I've actually done like a regular service in this free mode. So, yeah, no points today. Just driving. I went pretty fast. Getting a phone call before we leave, I guess. We're leaving in a couple minutes. And, wait. Oh, no, okay, so we're going now. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're off. Alrighty, 7 kilometers to the next station. Here we go. Oh yeah, whoops. Oh yeah, I just sped for a few seconds there, but there you go. No points to score today, so it doesn't matter how badly we drive today, because, yeah. Alright, let's get speed.
Thank you for using the Inatetsu line.
Another train?
The special express train down for Inagichuo.
Yes.
We'll stop at Koyodai.
Wait, Koyodai, is that it? And there's our train. With it. Yes. Driving the cover train. Here in Train of ATS 2. No, actually, I say cover train. Well, okay, it's one of the trains they see on the cover anyway. Also, that's interesting. The announcers mentioned Koyodai. So, is that the only one that is that the only station we're stopping at this entire journey? Huh. Well, I don't mind that because we get to see the whole route. And there is the green train. Hello, green train. Did an entire episode on that one just last week actually, and there it is once again from the main kind of ATS2 perspective. The legendary green train. Okay, I guess I should mention the elephant in the room, the title of this video. And as I still don't know how to drive. Yeah, this is gonna be the last Train of ATS2 episode for a while. So. Yeah, this is well, it's not it, but this is gonna be the last Train of ATS2 video for a while. So I figured, as this is going to be the last Train of ATS2 video for a while, I figured that we would do one last express run of this entire route just to sort of see all these locations one last time before the game gets put away for good. So you may be wondering, well, why is the series coming to an end then, and is there any future plans for ATS 2? Well, at this point, we've done just about everything that there is to do here in Train of ATS 2. We played through all the point scenarios, we did flight mode, we looked at the green train. We've pretty much covered everything that there is to do here in Train of ATS 2. It's just... I really can't think of anything else to do in this game. Well, of course, there is the railfan stuff, but, yeah. Oh, what the heck? Wait, why are we another 25? Huh. Strange. Why are we going all the way down to 25? Oh, it's stuck in break 7. Okay. Just need to come to a complete halt. Oh, back up to 90. Okay. There's that bridge. So yeah, as I was saying, there's just not much Train of ATS 2 stuff left to cover, really. And this is actually what we're doing right now is kind of the last thing I really need to cover. It's just doing a service here in this free mode. Yeah, like I said, cool thing about free mode, well, you don't have to worry about points. I think, you know what, we just had like an emergency brake application there. I think this were if this were a point scenario, all of our score would be down the drain already. But fortunately, no points to be scored today, so it doesn't matter how badly we drive. Really, the only objective today is just to get there, complete the service. Otherwise, yeah. So I guess in terms of future content then, well, is it going to be anything on Train of ATS 2? Well, so coming soon, next month probably, I'm going to have announcements on this soon. There's going to be a 2-hour-long live stream, which would just be flight mode in Train of ATS. Once again, we're going down to 25 for some reason. Are we chasing a train? Ah, dang it. I wanted to pick a service that was like, that we wouldn't get into. Ah! Yeah. Okay, what's the reason for the 25? Oh, we're chasing a train. Are you kidding me? I picked this scenario, or picked this service, so we wouldn't have any trains in the way. Man, even the special express, which is like the highest priority service, still gets held up by trains from time to time. Oh well. But yeah, so like I said, coming soon, 2-hour live stream, which will be all about flight mode here in Train of ATS 2. We're kind of going to do actually what I did way back in the day, where I basically did a whole live stream. This is just me just spending time in the flight mode in Train of ATS 2. We're going to be doing that again soon. And beyond that, no plans. Now, this isn't to say that Train of ATS 2 will be gone forever. This isn't to say that I'll never do a Train of ATS 2 video ever again, or live stream ever again. Basically what I'm saying is that Train of ATS 2 is going to be gone for a while. So, after this episode, like I said, one more, I got the live stream on flight mode, and after that, nothing. Now, of course, don't worry, this doesn't mean Train of ATS content gems are going away, because while we've done pretty much everything there is to do in this game as we're approaching our first stop of the day, we still have a lot of ground left to cover over in Train of ATS 1 and 3. In fact, now that Train of ATS 2 is going to be going on hiatus for a while, this is going to allow me to do more stuff on Train of ATS 1 and 2 or Train of ATS 1 and 3 more frequently, not 1 and 2. Also, yeah, one of the things stops. This is like the hardest part of Train of ATS, but because it's a free mode scenario, we can just stop wherever, and as long as we're close enough within the things, that's all that matters. Although we still got 0.2, which still would have been a pretty good score, I think. And we're late, as it turns out. Oh, well, no kidding. We got held up by that stupid special train. Hey. Yeah, so, that's what I was to say, actually. But yeah, after this, one more Train of ATS thing, or Train of ATS 2 thing planned, and yeah. Now, I guess in terms of how I might bring this game back at some point, I guess the soonest that we could see a Train of ATS 2 return to the channel, will be once the Train of ATS 1 and 3 series conclude, and I pretty much done everything there is to do in those two games. That's when I might look into ways to Wakababoka. There you go. Oh, it's Wakabagoka. There you go. But yeah, once those two series conclude, I look into ways of bringing back Train of ATS 2 to the channel. I'm thinking about maybe doing more stuff in this sort of free service mode or some real fan stuff, and yeah. As of right now, though, no plans. So then, if Train Drive ATS 2 is going to be going away, well, like I said, that means more Train Drive ATS 1 and 3 content will be coming to the channel. And also, in a couple weeks from now, I will actually be introducing a brand new series to the channel on a completely new game that I've never actually played on the channel before. So the train simulation game. And it's one that you may or may not know of. I don't know. I've never. Okay. So the only hint. Okay, you know what? The only hint you're getting is that I've never played this game on the channel before. There's gonna be an all new thing here on the For the Gene channel. This next game. Okay, so yeah, so it's a game I've never played on the channel before, and it's a train simulator on mobile. So yeah, that's basically gonna be the replacement series for Train Drive ATS 2. Alright, here's that's Wakabagoka. There we go. Oh hey, is that stupid? Yes, good, okay. Or no, yeah, that is it. Yes, all right, good. So here, this is we're gonna get to overtake that Rapid Express. So good, we should have a clear track, for at least most of this journey, anyways. But I want a special express service, but that wasn't getting held up by a bunch of trains. So yeah. Okay, so there's something else I'm going to talk about with the service mode here in Train Drive ATS 2. So, I don't really know what to call this. It's free mode, service mode. I guess we just call it free play mode. I guess I don't know. It kind of works it's basically like a timetable system that works similarly to how the timetable system works in Train Sim World, along with the Sim Rail multiplayer mode, where you essentially pick a train and you can pick whatever service you want and everything, and yeah, basically pick whatever service you want. It's a bit weird in this game though. So it's not like SimRail or Train Sim World where you pick a service and you actually start at the beginning of the service and then you just finish the service to the end. Here in Train Drive ATS it's a bit different. Here in Train Drive ATS, you can only really just pick a service while it's in progress. Like you can't start a service at the beginning, or well, yeah, you can't start a service at the beginning or anything. You have to start in the middle. So what you do then really is that if you're looking for a particular service drive, you basically have to just you have to pick the previous service at a time that starts before the service that you want to do. Sometimes. And then you have to do that service until the service starts that you actually want to do. So this 0034 service that I'm doing right now, before I could actually get to this point, I had to do sort of like the last leg of a different service, which is called, I think it was called 1026 or 36. I think it was 1036. I had to drive the last leg of that service to get to Shinhario, before basically the game automatically changed cabs, and then I was able to start this service, and here we are. So I did that off screen, by the way, so that's why you didn't see it. But yeah, it's a bit odd, and I'm not really a fan of it. I don't know how hard it would be to code in a feature where you can actually start a service from the beginning. Actually, come to think of it, they basically have that for the point scenarios, because this was actually have a start and end point. I don't know. And this free mode base has no end point either. You can just, once you pick a train, you can just drive that train all the way until the end of the timetable. Because at 13 o'clock, which I just realized something, it's getting pretty late in this timetable thing. I think this timetable actually ends at 13 o'clock. Are we gonna get there in 20 minutes? I may have chosen a service. Okay, so I want to do a late service because so, what's this? There we go with the 20. What's this 25 stuff again? Come on, man. Oh, really? Now I have a local train? Oh my. Yep, okay. I guess we're gonna get stuck behind trains one last time, aren't we? I wanted to pick this scenario so this way we wouldn't get held up behind trains. Yeah, there's a local train not too far. Or is there? Wait, no. Wait, I see local. Okay, that's 5515 there, and then there's 5226. Is he behind the other train or is he in front of us? I guess we'll find out. 24-hour gas station. We're actually running late. Thanks to this speed limit thing. Yeah, I think the timetable ends at like 13 o'clock. Like the game just stops there. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if we're gonna get there in time. Is the game gonna end when we get there? Oh, there. Where'd you come from? Okay, we're about to arrive at the next station. Running behind schedule. Yeah, I don't even, actually, you know what? I don't think we were supposed to get slowed down there. I'm not sure what happened there. Is that because there was a train in front of us, or... Yeah, we're late. So, I already have fears of the game. Oh, come on, stop. Yep, okay. That was a pretty bad stop, but yeah. So again, doesn't matter because no points to be scored. Yeah, I'm starting to get a bit worried here. Are we gonna? Man, it's gonna be really close. I do think it's possible to get there in 18 minutes, but we're gonna be cutting it really close. Or are we? Hold up, but this isn't even the last service of the day. Because I checked, I looked in the straight line diagram timetable thingy, and this isn't even the last service of the day. Okay, now I'm all confused. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll have to try to get there as quickly as we can. Yeah, I'm not even sure if we're gonna get to a Negacho before the timetable ends. But again, this isn't even the last service of the day, so I don't know. Maybe the game won't just end by the time we get there. I guess. Oh boy, that's kind of a scary thing. So last episode of the series, and we still got things happening. Yeah, again, because this is the first time I've done a service in this free mode, and like I said, I want to do a late one because, so the so the last ever point scenario that we played, back in episode 13, so that was also a special express service which just went, straight down the route, but that was early in the day, like 5 in the morning or something. This was before even rush hour period starts. So I figured that since we've already did one that was like early in the day, let's do one that's a lot later in the day, like after rush hour. So this is 12:44 right now. So in the Train of ATS 2 timetable, this is long after rush hour. So the line is a bit less busy than it would be if we were playing during rush hour periods. I wanted to do this, and I wanted to pick a service that was after rush hour, so this way we didn't get stuck behind a bunch of different trains. Looks like we're still getting stuck behind trains anyway, and now we're actually late as a result. Which is fine, because this isn't the points. I'm breaking the speed limit a lot today. Yeah. Yeah, I typically don't break the speed limits this much, but again, since there's no points to score, I don't care. But I'm also trying to get there as soon as possible so we can get there before the thing ends. If I wind up picking a scenario that's like our service that ends right at the time, I'm gonna look like a fool. Well, let's cross our fingers and hope we get there in time. Alright, well, we're about to approach, like, the big middle station of the route. Okay, it is theoretically possible to get from here to the last station, Negichuo. But then it depends on how many stops we have. And how we're actually able to keep up with the timetable. By the way, we're actually running quite late now. Like, this would be, like, disgraceful on, like, a Japanese railway. Because as we know, Japanese railways, they have, like, very tight timetables. You know, and you have to keep the timetable, too. Because otherwise, trouble. Yeah, so basically more than 30 seconds is considered late on Japanese railway. And, yeah, we're past those 30 seconds. So, I would definitely get a fine if this was a real life thing. Curiously, the signal was red. Well, let's just turn green, so yeah. So, hang on, were those slowdowns supposed to happen? Because we're late. Like, actually, we're supposed to be already out of the station now, and what happened? Yeah, I need Andrew to explain that one. I'm not sure if it did it have to do with my driving or with something in front. So many questions. Oh yes, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get to a Nagi. Yes, okay. All right, good. So no more stops for Negichuo. Perfect. And better get the scenario ends at 12:56. So yes, we're absolutely gonna get there before the game ends. Thank goodness for that. All right, perfect. So now it's a straight dash to Negichuo. No more stops to get there. Nice. That's what I like. Alrighty. Well, everyone, borrow these locations one last time. Because after the flight mode stream, I'm going to do in about a month or a couple weeks. Not sure yet. Not sure if we're ever going to see this again. Also, we'll also be able to get some good speed here, too. So that's neat. Speed! Alright. So I'm going to try to drive as close to speed limit as we can. Maybe we can make up for some lost time. Actually, you know what's hilarious? I looked at the straight line diagram in the Inagu Rapid Railway Guide part of this game. And right at the end of this service, we're actually supposed to come up behind a local train. But since we're a teeny bit delayed, I don't even think the holdup is gonna happen. We're just gonna get there right after he does. So in the end, I think we're still gonna get. So we're still gonna be on schedule by the time we get to our last stop. Well, this is the route. Well, not the route yet, of course, but yeah. So I'm at a point as well, though, from all these like scenarios to where I actually know this route pretty well. Like, I don't know all the station names, but I can tell you the more notable ones and where their general placement is. Of course, it's Green Train, and yeah. I think this is a pretty cool map. Definitely suits the, well, matches it pretty well with Japanese metroisms and everything. Yeah, it's a cool route. I like it a lot. It's a bit short in length. I guess I would have liked this route to be a bit longer or a bit bigger, but it's still fine as is. I guess the interesting fact about that is that if you do the special express services, which are the like the highest, I guess the highest prestigious service or the service with the least amount of stops, it takes about half an hour to drive the whole route, so long as you don't get stuck behind a bunch of trains. Like we kind of are today, as a matter of fact. But yeah, as long as you don't get stuck behind a bunch of trains, you can complete the service in as little as half an hour. Now, of course, if you do get stuck in traffic, it can take a little bit longer, but such is the nature of Japanese metro routes. What the heck? More ATS 25 luck? That's the third time today. Or fourth. I don't even know how many times. Okay, again, is that supposed to happen? Or is it just to do with my bad driving or something? Or is it because it's a okay, 3 things. Is it 1, that's supposed to happen? 2, there's a train in front of us? Or 3, my driving is bad? Part of me thinks it's the third one, but yeah. So yeah, even in the last Train of ATS video for a good long while, we're still learning new stuff about this game. Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to covering some more ground though over in Train of ATS 1 and 3. Now things are going to get interesting pretty soon. So ironically enough, Train of ATS 1 is actually going to be on break for just a little bit longer. So yeah. Now of course Train of ATS 1 isn't necessarily going away for a while. That's just going away until I get some other content out, and then that'll become a thing. But Train of ATS 3, however, will become like the flagship Train of ATS series. And I brought back Train of ATS 2 first because this was like the game that made the least amount of content on, and I figured, well, I've already got Train of ATS 2, it's already got a bit of a presence in the channel, so I figured I would sort of expand on it. And that reminds me of another thing. I actually had a plan to actually bring in Train of ATS 3 once Train of ATS 2 series concludes. But then I brought Train of ATS 3 in a little bit sooner than that because I noticed there was like a declining in the Train of ATS 2 videos, so I figured, okay, fine, I'll give the people what they want, have some Train of ATS 3 content then. But even Train of ATS 3 has been a little bit irregular since I brought that to the channel. But now that the Train of ATS 2 series is coming to an end, Train of ATS 3 videos will be more consistent until that series concludes. So yeah, more Train of ATS 3 content coming your way pretty much. And then Train of ATS 1 has sort of become like the backseat one. And that's mainly just because I've already done so much Train of ATS content, or Train of ATS 1 content on the channel. I did the Railfan series way back in the day, and some other things. So I figured I've already done so much stuff on Train of ATS 1, might as well prioritize the other games I haven't done much content on as of yet. Now I say that, there has been some new content that was actually added to Train of ATS 1 not too long ago, during the time I didn't have an iPad, so don't worry, we're going to cover all the stuff there is to do in Train of ATS 1 and Train of ATS 3, as a matter of fact. But as far as content we've covered here in Train of ATS 2, we've done pretty much everything. Well, here we are then, about to approach the last stop of this service. And we're going to arrive just before the timetable ends. Which is kind of fitting, considering that the series is about to end. Yeah, I say series is about to end. When I do bring Train of ATS 2 back some point in the future, like way down the line, I'm not sure when, but whenever that happens, I'm not sure if I'm going to make that sort of like a continuation of this series or a whole new thing separate from this. Not sure. So, This is episode 16. Maybe there'll be an episode 17 in the future, or maybe I'll just do something different. We'll see what happens. But that's way down the line for the future. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Well, here we are, pulling into Inagichuo for the last time for now. See if it's still getting lower and lower. Yeah. And here we are. Almost. So of course it's not the entire Train of ATS route. Of course there's still the Peryland branch, and then there's another line here which goes to like some other station that doesn't seem to be marked on the map. But that's pretty much the main route. Alright, look at that. We got here before the thing ended.
The Sakuragaoka line, the Shintoshin Toto line, the Urban Metro Ozara line, the Inagi Municipal Subway Nozawa line, and the Soma line.
That's a lot of lines.
Thank you for using the Inatetsu line.
I think I've already made that joke. Yeah. Putting the series out of its misery before it gets too repetitive. Okay, and here we are. Alright. So just curious, it's gonna be like the end of the thing or something, or... Oh, that's... interesting. Where we're supposed to part at exactly 13 o'clock, but that's when the timetable's gonna end, isn't it? Hang on, I'm gonna check something out real quick, because now I'm curious. So this is now the 0039 Special Express service, which interesting enough starts exactly on the dot. But it's not either gonna end here, or is this it? Because now I'm curious. Yep, check out one last thing before this thing ends. Let's see, 20, 30. Oh, timetable stopped. Oops, okay, yeah. Actually, no, wait, whoops, I meant to do that. I meant to do the thing. Well, that's pretty much it then. Yeah. That's it for this particular series. Yeah, I think I mentioned everything I have to, so there you go. Wait, the series does continue? Oh, there you go. Alright, so, yeah, game over. Well, that's it then. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and hope you have enjoyed this series. Yeah, I think I pretty much said everything there's to say. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.